Hi, and welcome to week 3 of the I formation. My name is Geoff Gibbons, and not with me tonight is Barry Fitzgerald, who's just flying in this evening from Ontario. Couldn't be here. He'll be here next week. Bell's on. We've got all the filming format figured out. All this is all going to come together. Just want to recap what went on last week and up to date for the rest so far this year. Last week, Barry was in at 8-8. I was at 9-7, and our mystery picker, Ukulele, was in at 6-10. So we want to shout out to Karen Fry, who jumped on board this week. As Barry says, we got something for you from the I formation as a thank you. Right now, that gives us the overalls. Barry is at 18-14 for the year. I'm at 20-12, and our mystery pickers composite score now is 16-16 for the week. And this week's mystery picker is actually Niagara Girl, and we'll be revealing who that is next week. Picks were sent in via Barry just a few short minutes ago, and all I'm going to do, folks, is take you through this real quick just to let you know what our picks are. We've already placed mine and Barry's picks on our respective CBS pick'em pools. We're just going to run through who we think is going to win this week. So starting with tonight's game, as we go to film tonight for Thursday, we've got the Jets in Cleveland to play the Browns. Both Barry and myself think that this is going to be the Jets' time. I think we're going to be okay. Graham, I was talking to you earlier online, and you see this the same way too, with the Jets going in there. Niagara Girl is going with the Browns to win their first game, officially, and we'll see how that goes for them. Next, we've got San Francisco at Kansas City. Across the board, we're going with the Chiefs here, who have started out strong. I think a little too strong for Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers. Next, we've got Denver at Baltimore, and all three of us going with the Ravens here. We've got the Giants at Houston, all three of us going with the Texans. Then we've got Oakland at Miami. And I'm surprised, actually, because just a little shot here. We're in the hat today, props. Just because I'm relishing the moment that we're just into week 3 now of this regular season, and my Miami Dolphins are in first place in the AFC East. Just a little shout out there. I know Niagara Girl's probably not too happy with that, but apparently she's a big Patriots fan. But Barry's going with me on this the Dolphins thing. They've gotten already to a good start. They're at home. We're both picking the Dolphins. She's probably picking the Raiders. Might have a little something to do with that homer call. Next, we've got Green Bay at Washington, and Niagara Girl is picking Washington, while myself and Barry are both picking Green Bay. And across the board, we've got Cincinnati and Carolina to play the Panthers, and all three of us going with Carolina on this pick. It'll be an interesting one to watch, I'm thinking. The 2-0 Cincinnati Bengals. Next, we've got Indianapolis at Philadelphia, and Niagara Girls picking Indy here. Both myself and Barry have the Eagles to win. Then we've got Tennessee at Jacksonville. Definitely Niagara Girls not picking against the team that just beat her Patriots last week. She's got Tennessee in this one. Both myself and Barry have got Jacksonville, and we're pretty excited about the way they've come out of the gate. And like I said, being a team that's just getting better and better. So we both got Jacks. Next, we got New Orleans at Atlanta. Both myself and Niagara Girl are going with the Falcons here. Close, but lots of points go with the over. And Barry has got the Saints to win. Buffalo at Minnesota. Wasn't much of a contest there. All three of us going with the Vikings to win, as Buffalo, really not that great. Next, we've got the LA Chargers against the LA Rams, and all three of us going with the Rams in this one. That's going to be a great game to watch this week. I think that's going to be close. Maybe even a field goal late decides that one, but all three of us going with the Rams. Next, we've got Dallas at Seattle, and surprisingly, all three of us going with the Seattle Seahawks here to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Again, it is what it is. See what you think. We've got Chicago in Arizona to play the Cardinals. Barry hanging on to his Arizona pick here, the Cousin Larry thing. You know, I'm looking at a team, myself and Niagara Girl are looking at a team that has scored 6 points in 2 football games. And all of those being in one game. I don't think they're going to be able to put points on the board against that Chicago defense, especially with Khalil Mack. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I'm thinking Chicago big. And rounding out the schedule here on this page, we got the New England Patriots in Detroit to play the Lions. Both myself and Niagara Girl have the Patriots to win this, although I wouldn't mind losing this pick. I think Detroit could come up with a big game, but I don't think they've got enough to beat New England even at home. And of course, Barry always picks against the Patriots, it seems, so he's going with Detroit in that one. And I hope he gets that one. And finally, we've got Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay. And that's going to be another great game to watch this week. Pittsburgh having their troubles now. Noticing now that Le'Veon Bell is totally off the roster. Not even seeing him anywhere on the page now. Doing all right there with Connor, but we'll see. I think that, as a matter of fact, all three of us thinking that Tampa Bay are going to continue on and be able to sling points against Pittsburgh there. It'll be interesting. I think, again, another high-scoring affair, and I think the over-under on that now is 50. So, I mean, put it up there. I think it'll be a great game to watch. But all of us going with Tampa Bay. Sorry, Graham. I know that you're out there. Well, you know, you're a Pittsburgh fan, hoping things are going to come around for you at some point, because I picked Pittsburgh to win their division. So that's the picks for this week, folks. Again, an abbreviated show. Just wanted to make sure that you knew that we were still out there in the universe. We're still trying to get the magic formula together. Barry will be back online next week, and we should have everything ready to go. So we are looking forward to seeing your picks online. We are looking forward to the banter that I've been seeing. Lots of few new faces out there this past week. A few new likes on the page. Continue to share the page, folks, and let us know what you think of what's going on up there. We're throwing up some stuff as that I see coming down through. You know, something today about the well, it was actually a couple of fun things that we put up there today. But you know, the fact that Ryan Fitzpatrick is leading the league in yardage and passing yardage after week 2. It's kind of fun. So, you know, that kind of stuff is always worth a look. Make sure that you post to the site, folks. And on Sunday or Thursday night, enjoy the games tonight. We're going to try to get the show up tonight and just to have it up on the page. And look forward to the games for the rest of the week and the Monday Nighter. Let us know what you think. Let us know how you're doing. We'll be back next week in full force and regular format. So I know we said that before, but we wanted to make a promise that we at least got something up there for you guys, and we will continue to post our picks so that you can compare how you're doing there, and we're also going to compare to our mystery picker. So thanks again, folks, for coming out and listening and seeing us and making this what it is. So we'll see you again next week.